Now we will officially start Eamon Sheerin's Pirate Radio first ever YouTube video. I'm going to do it in one take on Zoom. So there's not going to be any cuts, not going to be edits, not going to be any edits, but this is my top 10 basketball YouTuber list. All the big names are going to be on this list. I'm a big fan of YRG, Your Age Gaming. Straight out to you. I know you're going to watch. And I follow his channel, and what he's always asked for is like a basketball YouTuber list, like a non-professional. So like the AJ LePrays are not going to be on this list. A little bit about myself and my athletic background. I played AAU, amateur athletic union basketball up until 8th grade. And then after that, I switched to track and specialized in that sport, where I was very successful and was all county in the 1,000-meter my senior year. The best time that season was 2 minutes and 38 seconds. And I just graduated from college with a master's degree. This isn't about that, though. We're here to talk basketball. Just want to give you some athletic background on myself, and that I'm not just some Joe Schmo out here making a list. I did some research. I have a book with research and names written down. So now let's get into the list. One of my favorite channels, very entertaining, and he's been improving a lot. Don't worry, you made the good list. Flight 23. He's shown a lot of improvements. He's been bulking. He's been putting in that work with R2, and Flight's really impressed me. So at Flight, I know you're 10th, but you're doing good, man. Keep improving, and you're going to move up this list. At 9, I have the leader of RDC, Mark Phillips. He, so some of these next names are going to be based off the RDC versus AMP 4-on-4 half court. And RDC impressed me. He definitely deserves to be on this list. And he is one of the funniest guys out there. Anime House, all that stuff, straight up hilarious. Next one, Your Rage calls him Maybach Music, but it's a MMG. His one-on-one versus Cash, when Cash was hitting all those threes at like the 2 hype house, that was very impressive. Even though Cash was like on fire that day, MMG really impressed me. He was also an analyst at that dodgeball thing a couple years ago. If you know, you know. The next one, number 7, I know he's going to be pissed, but I have to put Cash Nasty. One thing I respect about Cash Nasty is his hustle and defense, but he says, I'm going to put the clamps on, bro, but he really just fouls a lot. But I know he's been in the lab. I know he's been working, and I'll respect the Cash and his channel. Next on my list is my favorite Twitch streamer. That doesn't make me biased, by the way. I saw their one-on-one back in the day, and Los is a shooter, man. He really is. He's a great player. I love his channel, like I said, but his basketball skills are very underrated. And he's big body strong Los now. He's not big Los anymore. His weight loss journey is very impressive and something that frankly inspires me. But Los is a hooper, man. I'm not going to get into the hoopist that Cash like to say, but Los is definitely a hooper, and that's why he deserves the 6th spot on this top 10 list. The next person on the list is the member of AMP. I say he's the best athlete on this list, but the 5th best basketball player. I don't know if that makes sense. He's like the fastest, can jump the highest, but in the past he doesn't really take basketball that serious. You should know by now, it's the one and only Duke Dennis. Duke's really impressive. I think he at one point had joined the armed forces. So it's all respect to that. Thank you for your service. I don't know how that ended up, but it takes something special to even enlist. So thank you, Duke, for serving our country. Duke Dennis is an elite athlete, straight up. And if he took basketball seriously, I can see him being in the top 3 on this list. The next one is Your Age Gaming. Your Age. We need you in a one-on-one, man. We need to see it. I know you're talented just based on the snippets you posted, but once you're healthy, once that shoulder heals, you'll be back. And I can't wait for the 1v1s IRL. I actually have a bad shoulder too, so just kind of random. But Your Age, Josh, man, we need some one-on-ones. we need to see some one-on-ones, but I know you're a talented player just based on what I've seen, and I know that you're an athlete. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that content. The next one, he did play professionally with and won, so I wasn't sure where to put him on this list because I know a lot of people don't think that professionals belong in this list, but he does create a lot of YouTube content, and that's the professor. Professor has been someone I've been grew up watching his elite handles, and seems like a nice guy, honestly. So shout out to the professor. Hope all the creators on this list watch this, but especially the professor. I've been watching him since I was a kid. His handles are really impressive, but he's also hustles and plays hard. So I definitely respect that. Number 2 on this list, member of 2 Hype, 6'8", apparently played in college. I'm not really sure, but it's LSK. He's a guy that I haven't seen a lot of content from either, basketball-wise. I'm sure I missed some, but if you're 6'8" and played in college, that kind of speaks for itself. But I don't know if he's healthy or not, but I definitely want to see more out of LSK content-wise, basketball-wise. I'm sure I'm missing something, but I'm not as familiar with 2 Hype. Definitely took the low side of the 2 Hype thing, so it is what it is. The number 1 on this list, the blonde assassin T-Jas, man. T-Jas is really impressive. He was there. A lot of people don't know this. He was there when Tom Segura had that awkward arm injury. He was like playing with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. So T-Jas is really impressive. His defense is underrated. He beat Cash one-on-one, which goes to show that he can play physical, and he's a really impressive player. That is my list. This will be up on YouTube pretty quickly, and I'm looking forward to joining the basketball YouTube world and content creation. So this was all in one take. I don't know if that's impressive or not, but thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm looking forward to creating more content. So that's about it. Thank you guys. Your age, we need that one-on-one. But I definitely respect you and your channel and your grind, so I understand. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.